Yeah, so the whole point of this interrogation training is so that we can make sure that we are questioning our suspects. I do want our bolos to lead to an arrest. And there is a something that I kind of want to discuss with the chief and the DFGs, because what I want to do is these suspects are going to want to know what evidence we have. You get what I'm saying? What I want from us is to be able to provide that evidence to them and show them what they did wrong. Body cam evidence is crucial when doing bolos. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I want to make sure that we're getting everything done correctly. So at a point in time, there is going to be a point in time where we will ask for their Discord. This is so that we can provide them with the evidence that we have. Um, Everything is going to also be recorded on body cam. So I want to make sure that you guys are also taking screenshots, because when you guys post up these bolo arrest, I want you to post up also the fact that you guys showed them the evidence. So I want you to take a screenshot of your Discord chat with the person and show that evidence in there. You get what I'm saying? Um, this is so that way we ensure that they know exactly what evidence we have against them, so that we can then proceed with an arrest. So at this time, what I am going to do is I am going to sit there and I am going to have two of you come up. Um, Mr. Snow, I want you to be a suspect for me if you can. Yes, sir. That was already discussed in our previous meeting.
I don't. I
Yep,
think I
they
remember.
definitely.
Was I there?
Everyone should have been there. It was the discussion about it was that we are going to be working closely with the dispatch unit. They are going to be giving calls out for bolos, meaning there's going to be a bolo list that every day is going to be updated by myself and the commanding officers of the dispatch unit. At that point in time, what is going to be happening is when you guys are in a traffic stop, and dispatch gives you back, when you give dispatch a name, they're going to not only look on the wanted list, but they are also going to be looking at the bolo list, to see if the suspect's name is on that bolo list and if they are wanted for questioning. So at that point in time, the dispatchers will let the officers know, um, suspect is wanted, in a bolo case. Bring them in for questioning. Detain them. Bring them in for questioning. You get what I'm saying? Then at that time, what they will do is, because you guys will be assigned these bolos, I will be personally assigning each and every single person a bolo. You'll be working with your partner on those bolos. But the person's name on that case, on that particular case, will be the lead detective for that case. Meaning, say for instance, you and your partner have two different cases. The case that you are going to be working on, your partner can help you with. But you are the lead detective, meaning you are the one that needs to be making that arrest if you are working on that bolo. I don't want to see anyone else's name on that bolo arrest form that I'm going to be making sure that I hand out to each and every single one of you. Those bolo arrests will not be going into the booking information. What they will be doing is that bolo arrest form will be put into our forum, our Discord forum. This way I can see exactly um, who's doing what, how many bolos people are completing, and if you guys are completing the bolos that are assigned to you. So I'm definitely gonna make sure that that system gets implemented, this way, so that myself and the supervisor knows exactly what you guys are doing within the unit, on top of the daily reports that we are receiving from you guys. Again, I know most of you guys are still in your probationary period, but that probationary period ends on Friday. This upcoming Friday, your probationary period ends. And at that point in time, You guys need to make sure that all your trainings are complete: macro, detainment, surveillance, and interrogation. Those are the trainings that you guys need to make sure that you guys pass in order to receive your certificate. So I will be checking. I am going to be sitting there and I'm going to be making a new spreadsheet for these trainings, so that I can keep track. Every week, we are going to be having trainings every day of the week. This is so that way everyone can be available for these trainings. And these trainings are going to be happening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern every single day. Um, Besides the days for our meetings are going to be pushed up, and they are going to be Discord only meetings, meaning we do not have to log into the game to sit there and go into these meetings. I want to make sure that everyone is able to sit there and participate in these meetings. And I know a lot of you can't get in game sometimes. So Discord is going to be the place where we will be having our meetings from now on. I want to make sure that each and every single one of you guys have that clear. But the trainings will happen every single day at 7:30, and every single day is going to be a different training, either detainment, an interrogation training, or surveillance training will be done throughout the week. So if you guys miss one training, don't worry, because there's other trainings that are going to be there for you guys to be able to get to. I want to make sure that everyone is able to sit there and participate in these trainings, and I want to make sure that everyone is trained properly in this unit, because again, this is a very, very important unit to the department. So at this time, what I am gonna sit there and what I am gonna do is I am gonna sit there and I'm gonna have Snow. I need you to sit there and I need you to be a suspect, and I'm going to have Mr. Blueberry and Mr. Jakari sit there and work together during this interrogation. So one will be lead, the other one will be a backup. So I want you guys to decide between you two who's going to be the lead and who's going to be the backup.
I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
Um,
I
I got
thought
something to
whenever
add
the
with that.
partners, because I know AJ hasn't been on for like a good amount of time, but Ruben was my partner before he left, but now AJ is. I was gonna say, is it like okay? Because I'm not sure what's the status on AJ, but I thought with the partner thing, it's like whenever we have an actual investigator on and your partner's alone, we can collab with other detectives. Is that correct?
Yes, that is. So if your partner is not on and you have another detective that is on, and say for instance a Bolo case comes in, um, that available detective will be your backup. So what you guys will be posting when you put the arrest in is, one is going to be the arresting, the other one is going to sit there and be the helper. So on that bolo arrest format that you guys are going to be getting, I want you to make sure that your helper is your partner. If it is not, just make sure that you put the name of the detective that is also working with you in that case. This way we keep, again, this is so that we can keep track of what's going on within the unit.
Yes, sir. I I know we lost a lot of people. Um, my partner was, I guess, supposed to be Scotty, and I don't know if he's actually on or if he left the department.
So a lot of people did leave the department. I will be making an updated list of members for the unit. But that will not happen anytime this week. It will happen after we decide a 2 and 3 IC. So what I am waiting for is I am waiting for each and every single one of you to get your certificates of completion. This way I can sit there and then I can make sure that each and every single one of you are ready to sit there and start doing these bolos. Um, Not only that, but at that point in time, I am going to be letting you guys know the second and third IC positions are open to the entire department, meaning that everyone in the department can go for those positions, not just this unit. But this this unit will sit there, and this unit will definitely be prioritized within those applications. So I will sit there and I will choose the people who I am Chris feel are ready to sit there and take those positions. We will also be discussing it with the CGs, because I want to make sure that the choices for second and third IC are choices that we all can sit there and agree on, and that these people are going to do the work that is needed for the unit. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Snow.
Ten four.
Yep. 10-4.
What's up?
I think I
All right,
I
okay.
I think I remember how to do this.
All right. So Blueberry and Dave, you two are up. One leads, one backs up.
Hello, sir. How are you doing today? My name is Detective Jakari, and
Macros.
I was um came to follow up on on the lead here. Um, my badge number is, by the way, B52700. Can I discuss the case with you? Um, I I have COVID, so I'm covering up. You know, I still have to do my job, sir. Of course. So at this time, I'm gonna ask you for your
Not yet.
passport, sir. No.
Not yet. Again, the first thing you guys got to remember is sit there and start asking questions. The asking for the passport is going to be towards the end of this of the discussion. The reason for that is because you guys are going to do a 1028 on this person, and you're going to check to see if they have any violations. At that point in time, if they do have violations on them, you will be arresting them not only for the violations that they have, but for the violations that you are going to give them based on the case and the information that you guys have for the case. So right now, it's just getting information from them, making sure that they have that they know exactly why they're being brought in. Again, when suspects are brought in for questioning, they have to know exactly why they're there. So you have to sit there, introduce yourselves. Hey, do you know exactly why you're in here? No, I do not. Okay, well then let me sit there and let me explain to you the reason for that, and then go from there.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay,
You can
sir. I'm just trying to get some information to follow up on a case I'm working on. Would you happen to know what happened earlier today at the airport? We had a bunch of casualties, and we heard that there's a couple people that were there. I was just wondering about your whereabouts. Okay, sir. The the other reason why I'm here to talk to you is I heard from multiple people that you were one of the first ones to pull the trigger, and you had killed at least 5 people out of the group that was there. So I'm just trying to follow up to see if that's true or not, and see what your side of the story is, sir.
So at this point in time, if he's asking for what evidence you guys have, your response should be, well, we have body cam evidence of you doing this. So at this time, I am going to sit there and I am going to tell you that we seen on the body cam footage that you killed multiple people. Um, and at this time, we are going to be requesting your passport just to make sure that we have the right person that we are looking for. We don't want to sit there and we don't want to incriminate you if you weren't the person. At that point, that's when you sit there and request the passport 1028, look to see if they have any charges, and then sit there and confirm that this is the person on your Bolo case. Once you make sure that you have all that information checked out, then you can sit there and then you can make the arrest. Let them know the charges that they're going to be charged for, and then bring them into the jail cell.
Yes, sir. I just got word back from my dispatch. We have video surveillance of you killing multiple people. And there's a bunch of other videos coming in. So at this time, I'm going to request your passport to see if you are the person of interest that we are looking for. Then you'll be charged with a 2.1 disobeying a police officer.
Nope. Nope. 3.6 failure to provide
3.6.
identification.
You'll be charged with 3.5 to not showing documents. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Go ahead, and now you sit there. You call into dispatch and check the ID.
Well, I can't use the walkie-talkie anyway, so. Being mean. PD 155 to dispatch. Can I get a 1028?
Can I get the name?
Name is Snow Loyal.
10-4 copy. Name comes back clean.
10-4 copy. Okay, sir. Thank you for your time. Here's your passport back, sir. I apologize for the inconvenience. You are free to leave. Your name came back clean. You have a good day.
Nope. Nope.
SP049 to SP181.
The thing is you don't sit there. This isn't like a passive and aggressive training. At this time, you're not letting them go. So again, we have evidence of what they did wrong. If they have no violations on them, again, we still have the evidence of what they did wrong. They're still going to be charged. So at that point in time, what you do is you sit there and you let them know, okay, sir, we just checked to see if you have any active warrants. Fortunately, you do not have any active warrants. But however, due to the body cam evidence that we do have, we are going to arrest you for these charges. And then you list the charges that they have or that you will be giving them for the crimes that they committed. Does that make it does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking at the violation. Sir, I see that your name came back clean, but unfortunately, with the footage of the incident that we do have, I am gonna have to put you in cuffs and take you downtown, sir. Okay, so at this time I'll be placing cuffs on you. Do you have anything that will poke me, stab me, or I guess prick me? Okay, sir, let me take that out.
So then remember to read them their rights, do the pat down macro, and then we head them up upstairs to sit there and put them in jail.
All right, sir, let's go to my unit.
Oh, it can be dealt with later, sir. Not a problem.
So, Bounty, out of a 1 through
Yep.
10, think.
I would give it a 7.5.
Yep, I was gonna say about a 7. You guys just Yep, you guys just have to do a little bit better at your execution, and when you guys are questioning, just make sure that you guys are getting to the point. Again, we don't want to sit there. We don't want to have like a 15, 20 minute interrogation where we're interrogating them and it's getting nowhere. Again, it's just come in, sit there. Hello, do you know why you're here? No, I don't. All right. Well, we received body cam footage of you committing this crime. At this time, um, do you have anything to really sit there and say? Because I want to hear your side of the story. Let them speak. If they sit there and say, "Oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about," at this time, then you sit there and say, "Well, we have body cam footage. If you would like to receive it, here's my Discord. I can sit there and I can send you that body cam footage." And what you will do is you're not going to sit there and you're not going to send them the you're not going to send them the whole to the action. What you're going to send is you're just going to send the video. So if you sit there and you're able to click on the video for the bolo, just sit there, click it, have take that link for that video, and then just post the video alone to that person. That gives them the evidence. Make sure you screenshot it so that we know exactly what's going on, and then you sit there and when you post that arrest, you make sure that that screenshot of your messages stays put with that arrest. This way we can see that they received the body cam footage. If at that point in time, if they refuse to give you Discord, if they refuse to sit there and want to see any footage, then you can just go ahead with the 1028, get their passport, make sure that they have no charges. If they don't, again, we sat there, we tried because again, we want to make sure that they are receiving this evidence so that they know exactly what charges they're going to be charged for and exactly what evidence we have to prove these charges. At the end of your bolo form, you're going to put 2 videos up. So you're going to put the original video for the bolo that was put out. You're also going to put in the interrogation video. Every interrogation needs to be put on body cam, so make sure that your body cams are rolling. This is why I have 2 of you doing this, because I need to be able to hear from the lead. So you're going to get your partner's body cam, because again, your partner's is going to be the one sitting there assisting you. So they should be the ones sitting there making sure that the conversation happens on body cam and that we're able to hear both the lead detective and the suspect. I want to make sure that both are being able to be heard because I want to be sure that nothing is being said that should not be said. Does that make sense, guys?
Perfect
Yes,
six.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Sora,
Yeah.
213.
I want to quickly just have one guy quickly do a
standard
PD
dealer.
orientation down here, and then he'll get away from this
10 for
area.
company.
Can't do it.
Delta
Ah!
22, please en route to standard dealership
Just
for
pretend I chased you.
1013. I
I think
repeat,
Sora
any
is
additional
fine.
32s, please en route to standard for 1013.
Destin, you're
Thank
good to
you.
go quick. Destin,
Sort of
you're
lagged
good,
out.
you're good to go quick.
I see that. I
10-4,
was
come
gonna
on,
say something, but you beat me
Bites,
to
over
it.
here.
Help! I'm being chased by police. Please help!
No,
Help!
this is a taser room training. This is the taser
So,
room.
did you see this?
You will do taser
Kareem.
training and 1v1 training in here. Only room you can tase besides doing RP.
Bounty, I found me a Tahoe, bro. I'm like you now, man.
I want your car. Yeah, no, I want
I
your car.
think
bro.
it was
That's
storytelling.
weird.
He wanted to get with you
Finally,
because
like
he
you,
missed
bro.
our little meeting and he wanted to know what was discussed.
Wrong button.
Floki, storytelling Floki.
I know, right? I want it. How much?
Detectives, I need you back in the
Just
locker
got it.
room, please.
Oh. What do you mean?
They Sora just called us. 10-4 and
Oh.
I'm in PDG about to head back out and finish my mission patrol. Ten four, thank you.
Okay, what I want you to do is get in the driver's seat. Yeah. copy that. Real quick, quick question. Once we do the calls on Flobby, how are we gonna do that on Flobby? Are we just gonna use our 10 codes and macros, like for example, 1013 at HP? So you're just gonna put 1013 and then HP? Okay, so that's what I thought. That's how you just do it. So, like 10. That's for like just an example. Hold on, let me find it.
I'm the big brother.
So requesting backup. So is it like that, or you said? Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure if that's how you do it. Okay. That's fine. I sent you. Yeah. I also sent you a couple things on Discord to send to DFG. Been waiting. Okay, that's fine, because I know I need to do one more interview.
SV05, we got gang members on PD parking deck.
What's your 1020?
Gang. Yep.
I was wondering the same thing. Okay, Mr. Bites.
Yeah, I just saw them.
Can you do me a quick favor? Turn on your headlight.
Nope, I have nothing to sit there and say. You want my passport? You can have my passport, but I just wanted to sit there and see the evidence myself.
Yeah, perfect, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get your passport real quick. PD0, 1 second. I'll be right back. PD090 dispatch. Can I have a 1028 on Sora Rose?
Go ahead, Snow.
Repeat. 10-4 copy. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I just came back from outside. Since you provided us your part of the deal,